Three. We'll hear from Brahma, we'll hear from Shiva, and then we'll hear from Krishna, straight from the horse's mouth. We'll hear from Krishna too. So let's start with Ganesha. Ganesha is the very popular personality, worshipable personality in India, especially in Maharashtra. They celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi, and it's a very festive occasion in Mumbai especially, and in Pune and other places, when the elephant head demigod Ganesha comes in for a few days. So in the Brahma Samhita, the conclusion of Brahma, chapter 5, text 50, Lord Brahma says, Yat pada pallavam vinidhaya kumbha dvandve pranama samaye sa ganadiraja vignan vihantum alamasya jagatrayasya govindam adipurusham tam aham bhajami. Lord Brahma links Krishna to Ganesha, and he says, Yat pada pallava yugam vinidhaya kumbha. He says, Yat pada pallava, the lotus feet, yugam, the two lotus feet of Krishna, where are they kept? Dvandve pranama samaye sa ganadi raja. It is kept on the head of Ganadi Raja. Gana Adi Raja. Raja means king, Adi means etc., and Gana means troops. So Ganesha or Ganadi Raja means same. The Lord of the troops, Ganesha, Ganapati. So it said the elephant-headed Ganesha, he gets the power to do what? Vignan vihantum. He destroys the obstacles, Jagatrayasya. He destroys the obstacles of all the personalities in all the three worlds. Vignan. Vignan means obstacles. Vihantum. Hantum. Vihantum. To special, very carefully destroy all the obstacles, all the blocks, roadblocks, the burdens that come up on the path of material and spiritual lives, of all the personalities in the three worlds. That's his service. Therefore, he is also called as Vignaharta, he who takes away the obstacles on our path. You have a path, and then you have speed breakers. It's Ganesha who takes the speed breakers away. But now the question is, where does he get that power to uproot those speed breakers, to uproot those obstacles? And Brahma says, Dvandve pranama samayesa ganadi raja. Lord Ganesha gets the power to uproot and to destroy the obstacles on the path of all the jivas in the three worlds by clasping, by holding the lotus feet of Govinda, Sri Krishna, on the top of his elephant head. So this is a very wonderful expression to say that how Lord Ganesha acts as a perfect instrument. The actual glory of Ganesha is not to say that he is God, because he himself will be uncomfortable, because that's not his position. But the actual glory of Ganesha, the actual praise, the actual manner of glorifying him is by saying how wonderfully he depends on the mercy of the Lord. How wonderfully he acts as an instrument in the hands of Krishna. With an elephant head, considered to be very, very intelligent, the writer of the scriptures, where does he get his power from? He gets his power to do his service by holding the lotus feet of the Lord. So this is a very important principle even in our life. When we are stuck in situations where we don't know how to uproot the obstacles, where we don't know how to get the strength to do our service, he's teaching us to hold the lotus feet of the Lord on the head. Yat pada pankaja palasha vilasa bhaktya karmashayan gratitam udgratayantavi. Tadvanna rikta matayo yatayopi santa shrotum ganasta maranam bhaja vasudevam. The glories of holding the Lord's lotus feet is profusely sung in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So many verses. By holding the lotus feet of the Lord in our heart, in our life, on our head, we can overcome everything. Brahma, in Canto 10, chapter 14, text 58 of the Srimad Bhagavatam, he says that this material world is like an ocean of suffering. An ocean means you have water, and you can't measure the depth, you can't see the other end, you can't measure how wide it is. Insurmountable. You cannot pass it. You either drown or you swim, or you float, but you're struggling. And the currents and the tides and the sharks and the whales, it's a very difficult place. So this material world is considered to be an ocean of suffering where the water is actually suffering, and where birth, old age, disease, and death are the aquatics. They are the sharks, they are the whales, they are the crocodiles. But Brahma says, those who hold the lotus feet of Krishna, what happens to them? That oceanic water becomes as small